Greetings and welcome, East Hampton and community. Thank you for tuning in to Café with Sandra K. The Ladies Village Improvement Society Fair is back. Save the date, Saturday, June 11th from 10 to 3 on the beautiful grounds of the LVIS community. Joining us today are the fair pair. We have Bonnie Pizzorno and Pam Cataletto. They are sisters. They are the co-chairs of this fabulous event, and they are going to share with us the makings and the details of the upcoming fair on June 11th. Welcome, ladies.
Welcome.
Welcome. Thanks for having us.
It's a pleasure. Thank you. I thought we would start out by asking you to share with us the mission of the Ladies Village Improvement Society.
Well, since 1896, we have been going strong, and we started out by wanting to keep the dust down in the village on the village streets. So we got a group of ladies together and got a wagon to wet the streets. But since then, we have blossomed into many areas. But most importantly, there, I would say, two.
Which are?
They really are the beautification of East Hampton and the education of our students. We also include preservation because we, would like things to continue, and we love our beautiful village and our town and our area, and we want it to continue that way.
Yes, well, you preserve the landmarks as well, and all the elm trees and just all the beauty.
Right.
And in terms of scholarships, that goes to the high school students?
High school students, in fact, I'm on that committee, and I've just read 47 applications, and we give out 24 scholarships. Some are, they're all great scholarships in today's world. Any little bit helps for these students, but any high school student who can apply, and so those will be announced at the end of, in the beginning of June. So
That's
we're excited.
terrific.
And we also have a scholarship for a returning person, a returning woman who has probably raised her family and, wants to, better her education and, get a better job. And they apply at a certain time of the year, and we help an older woman trying to, do better.
Return to work.
Right.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Now, both of you have been with the Ladies Village Improvement Society for, over 30 years
Yes.
or so.
Yes.
What would you say makes this organization so vital, so robust, and so successful, frankly, in all that you do? This is going on for over 125 years, and you are strong.
Well, all of the women who join, they find a place to be and to help the community, and they help each other, but yet it's for a greater good. And I mean, some people who are older and might not have family, they make a family at the LVIS, and we're always looking for volunteers. So come on down and just say, I want to help you, and we would love it. And but it's a terrific organization. We started out doing a Coke booth on the Mulford Farm. Oh, I would say in the early
40 years ago?
Yeah, late 70s. And our kids, they would be helping us, and now they come with their kids. So it's such a tradition, and you go every year, and everybody comes back. They're bigger, they have family, and it's just a fun time. It's great.
Great. Now, membership. How does one become a member?
To become a member, you have to really just make it known that you would like to join us, and then we do ask you to volunteer for a couple of years, and there's a bit of a process, but we welcome women who would like to, help their community. It's a great thing, and I think it meets your needs at different times. When I first joined, I was teaching, and they had meetings on Monday afternoon, and it, just at the end of the day, it was like, oh, a meeting. But once I retired, and Pam said, oh, let's go and look at sort things in the basement, and I went there for an hour, and I went, well, this is not my forte. But then I got into books, and I'm the assistant chair in the book department, and we have awesome books that we, sell, and I think everyone can find what they would like to do, and there's so many things to choose from.
That's right. And you have the cookbooks.
We have
This
cookbooks.
one from Florence Fabricant and LVIS members, recipes, celebrity chefs.
Yes, I have 2 recipes in that cookbook, so I'm one of the chosen.
Chosen. How nice is that? Great.
I did not make the cut.
Okay. Speak to us about donations, because I've read that people do in the community drop off art, furniture.
It's incredible, the donations. I mean, our shops are, besides, the shops and the fair are really ways that we earn our money to, support the causes that we do, the scholarships and the trees. And what we do is we have shops in our home, and we have men's clothing, women's clothing, books, an annex which includes all kinds of glassware. We have some very high-end novelties, and then we have furniture. If you would like to donate, because of people's generosity, we do have to ask people to call and make an appointment, and those are done through the office, and you can call 631-324-1220 and make an appointment, because we would love to just say, oh, bring it in, but we can't, because we have to store these things, and then in books, for instance, we meet once a week, a group of us. It's 8:30 in the morning to sort through probably 25 boxes of books. Some are moldy, which we wish people would have thrown out, but we find these wonderful gems. But it's a process of going through it. But that's how we make our.
It's incredible. I mean, if you think about what a community East Hampton actually is, and LVIS is, when you think about people donating, works that they have, books,
Right.
furniture, and yet also the volunteerism and the membership.
Right, and then the people come in and shop, and really, it's a full circle, and it's fun because you can find things like someone's going to a prom, and there'll be a prom dress, or there'll be a tuxedo. They try to help everybody, and so there's always different things for everyone.
Right, if you're looking for something special, like in furniture, you'll say, I'm looking for an end table or something, keep your eye out, here's my name. And, they're so cute about following through, and it's just a great group of people, the paid staff as well as the volunteers. It really takes a village to run that, and we are at 95 Main Street. We're right next to Herrick Park, and we're right there. You can come park there, come over. Our shops are open Tuesday through Saturday, and it's a great place.
That's great. And these shops will be open on the day of the fair.
They will be. The fair is from 10 to 3, as you had mentioned, but the shops will be open until 5 that day. So
Okay.
they'll be open and staffed and ready, willing, and able.
Okay. Well, before we get into the discussion of what this year's fair will entail and be able to showcase, I thought we would take a look back at 2017 and see what the fair was like at that time, which will give us an indication of what we can all look forward to. Jody, let's take a look at the video.
The 121st year of the Ladies Village Improvement Society Fair, right here, Main Street in East Hampton.
It's that time of year, LVIS Fair. The ladies show you how you do it, how you do it. As the people walk and say hello, say hi, say hi. Would you like a tasty hot dog? Please buy it, please buy it. 121 years we've planned to make it the best fair in the land. Cakes, lemonade, cool hats, Playland too. Take a deep breath and here's what you can do. As the people walk and say hello, say hi, how you doing? Oh yeah, Would you like a carousel ride? Please ride, please ride. Silent auctions, off the hook. Come inside for a good old book. Homemade salads taste good as they should. Listen! As the people walk and say hello, say hi. Come on in. Hello. Oh, yeah. Would you like a homemade fruit tart? Please buy. There's so much more to do. We've just named a few at the East Hampton LVIS Fair.
Okay, I'm Mariana Morris. I'm the general manager of the LVIS. This is my 13th fair. I supervise the staff. I put out fires. Today is all about putting out fires, and this whole week just troubleshooting. I guess chief troubleshooter. I have a punch list that's several pages long, and I start in January. I start applying for permits in January, and I just got our food department permit approved 3 days ago. I order a lot of the supplies for the fair. For all our food, we have to order about 2,500 pounds of ice. I make sure that it's here. Our fair is really put on by our volunteers.
Hi, I'm Patty Farron. I'm head of the silent auction for the LVIS Fair. I've been a member since the 70s, and we are very proud of what we do. The fair is one of our big money raisers, and our mission is for education. We just gave out $140,000 in scholarships to local students.
1896 was the first fair, and I think that we've never had rain on fair day. This is supposedly a perfect day for us because it's overcast, and this means people don't go to the beach. So they're here and they're pouring in all the entrances, and it looks like they're spending money, which is wonderful for us because this is truly our largest source of an event revenue. And we'll be able to fund a lot of scholarships and trees and landmarks with all of this money that comes from the community.
I know there are golfers out there, and even though today is it's actually a nice day for golf. We don't have the blazing sun, and the rain didn't come. We have some pull to stop this rain. LVIS managed to keep it from coming.
I think that we're, a group of people who want to do the best for our village and our town, and to come in and to shop. We have wonderful, a thrift shop, a bookstore that's fantastic. We have used furniture. There's just a lot to offer, and to come in and share.
I mean, they've been doing it 121 years, so we're just little people here, but it takes a village to make this a success, and for all the good that the LVIS does with their scholarships and their greens and all kinds, and just on, and keeping East Hampton beautiful. For LVIS, join us, ask us, because so many people think it's a closed little organization, but we need everybody.
That was very special.
Right.
So my first question is, are you going to sing at this year's fair?
Oh,
No, that was just a one-time performance. So we're going to
Well,
have to save
I'm in
it.
the voting booth I'd love to see you perform again this year. Because it
Well,
would be
I
great.
wouldn't plan on it.
Okay.
I think that was her, we've been doing this 6 years now, so I think that was the second year or something, or
Right.
yeah. So anyway,
But it was,
great.
it was really meant, the meeting before the fair, the general meeting that we have, we would sing, or I would write poetry or whatever. They asked us for that particular taping to do that, so we don't really sing at the fair.
Okay, well, that was very nice. That was lovely.
well, thank you, thank you,
Okay,
good.
great. Well, let's talk a little bit about the fair. First of all, when do you start planning?
Planning has started. It's down the wire now, but we have changed the date. Last year was our first, it had always been at the end of July. And last year, because of the pandemic and the cancellation and not knowing how many people we were allowed to have, if we had to have temperature taken, or, it was just a very peculiar time. And so we decided that we would change the focus a little bit and do a plant sale, which we've always had, but this year we started with annuals and things. So we decided that in June would be a great time, and it worked out to be such a fabulous day. Everyone really enjoyed it. The weather wasn't so brutally hot, and it was just great. So we're a little off on our timing this year because we kind of remember what we used to do, but we decided that we would do it June 11th. And so we have started, and we have, our booths are ready to go, our house is ready. We are going to, this year, have food trucks, and they will be there. We will have an ice cream truck. We have all-day music, which makes it such a fun time, and, people.
Live music, all
Live
day
music.
music.
I have music, like a bluegrass.
Okay.
Tom and Lisa from Shelter Island, they're a 5-piece band, they're terrific.
Oh, that's great.
And we also have a hot dog booth, and that's manned by the LVIS members. That's a pretty much, people go there every year and go, this is my first and last hot dog this year, and it's very cute.
That is
But,
cute. And Playland. Tell me about Playland.
Well, Playland this year we've geared it towards the younger children. We have the fabulous gal, Trish Erickson, who is chairing it for us this year, and we're having lots of carnival-type games. And it's will be free for the children, which I think will be terrific. And they will be selling popcorn and cotton candy, so that makes it kind of really a fun atmosphere. And there'll be face painting and these games, and there are prizes to win. So I think they will have a great time.
And also, it's free to the children this year for the very first time because we have so many wonderful businesses who are donating cash. So we can take care of the expenses, which is great. You still have to buy food and everything, but this is a wonderful thing for, parents with a lot of kids or, to come and enjoy. And we also are going to have a bucket. We're going to have buckets. This is indicative of the carousel.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, you can put your toys in them, or your blocks, or your gardening toys.
I've got Maine Beach over here.
Yeah, or towels, and we also have some homemade pot holders. These are the 12-inch. These are larger than what you made as a child, and very.
You've created these.
I have created them. I spend my winters bucketing and making pot
Weaving.
holders
Very nice.
for the good of East Hampton.
Let's talk about shopping. What are the types of things that people can purchase at the fair?
Well, there's going to be a vast array of flowers, annuals and perennials, so come and get those. There'll be East Hampton Fair, which is locally made crafts and art and jewelry, and we have vintage clothing. We have chances.
We also have our big silent auction.
And what is entailed with the silent auction? What things?
Patty Farron and her committee of extraordinary women get these wonderful gifts and prizes that you bid on silently. In fact, it's going to go online May 1st.
Okay.
And
And it's set up as a bid.
it's set up as a bid, right? And there's everything from sports to recreation to entertainment.
They have Yankee tickets this year. They have golf packages for some of the East End's most beautiful and sought-after golf clubs. So there's a variety for everyone, and so that is silent auction.
There was tickets for Saturday Night Live as well.
Yeah,
and,
there were, I don't know, this year I think you can start looking at it now and the bidding starts. There are some I know where you can pay for it immediately, but some are bids, and so go on the website and check it out. It's certainly
Right,
interesting.
and vintage clothing, that's always a popular item, and we also have toys, slightly used toys that members or, community members donate, and we save those up, and then we have a special area for that, and near Playland, so, no one misses it. And so it'll be a great day.
Great. And how many members and/or volunteers are involved in making this day happen, generally speaking?
I would say hundreds. It's hard to say because there are some people who do, little works behind the scene, and then there are others who are there and really spend their time. But we want everyone to, participate and help because it's really our main fundraiser for the year. So it's important to all of us to, to participate in some way.
Yes. And you had mentioned that high school students can, if they volunteer, they can get community service.
They can, and all they need to do is they can contact LVIS, and we will keep a list. But Trish Erickson, who I had mentioned before for Playland, is a teacher at the high school. So if you are in high school and you need to volunteer, contact her. Or in the middle school, you can just, let it be known, and they'll tell you who to talk to.
Because you have to graduate with community service
No,
hours.
that's a wonderful thing.
So
That's great.
it's a fun thing
And
too.
it's a great way for them
Sure.
to gain community service. It's such a fun event, such a great day.
Exactly.
Is there anything in particular personally that you might be looking forward to at this year's
Well,
fair?
I love it because my family that's scattered comes usually for the weekend. And so that's always a special time. And each person has their, their little nook and cranny where they want to go. So it's just great.
It's just a beautiful
terrific.
day.
It's just a beautiful day, yeah.
And Bonnie, yourself, what?
We're sisters, so we think alike, but, usually all of our family gets together at dinner time after the fair, and we talk about how much fun it was, and everybody does what, they like to do, and there is something for everybody. So come along and see you on the 11th.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's a vibrant day. East Hampton is a vibrant community, and preserving the beauty of East Hampton is vital, and that's what this fair really is a great day for keeping that going and keeping the preservation, the beauty. I mean, you keep the commercialization out, there's the signage is out, and the East Hampton just remains.
We are watchdogs,
Yes, yes.
for 125 years.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, ladies.
It's our pleasure. Thank you
Thank
for
you for having us. It
Yes,
was
no,
fun.
this was great. We will see everybody on June 11th, 10 a.m. It starts. And thank you to the ladies, to Bonnie and to Pam. Thank you to LTV and everyone. Up next, we have Shock from West Hampton Beach. Stay tuned. Thank you. Everyone have a great day.